Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Kovac Enterprises. This is going to be the finale for building the 65 Pontiac GTO for the Muscular Dystrophy group build that's hosted by Saltwater Scale Models, Scott. So as you can see, we went ahead and assembled the steps 12 through 14 from my previous video for the windshield, interior bucket, to the chassis and to the body. So once that was done, we went ahead, the only thing that was left to do was to install the front and rear bumper with the tail lights, and then go ahead and proceed with putting on the license plates. Of course, we were talking about this being Major Nelson's car from the show I Dream of Jeannie, so we went ahead and for the rear license plate we actually used the license number that was used on the show. I printed out some license plates from Acme License Maker, so you can see that's what we're looking at right here. And of course I scaled it to fit the rear bumper, but these are just examples to kind of show you what it looks like once we print it out on the printer. So with that being said, we'll of course go ahead and bring the car in a little bit here, and as you can see, there's the actual license plate itself. I actually used the Mod Podge to adhere it to some styrene sheet stock and cut it, and then went ahead and glued it onto the rear bumper. So there you go. Next up, I'll put this back on here. We went ahead and did the front license plate. In this course, I went online and got hold of a NASA meatball logo license plate and reduced it down to scale. So you can see here, we'll bring this up a little close and shine the light on it. So there's the actual NASA license plate that Major Nelson used on his car. And of course you can see also the Pontiac symbol on the between the two grills there. We used a toothpick that I cut at a 45-degree angle to put some holiday red Craft Smart satin acrylic on that, as well as all the other Pontiac emblems as well, to kind of give a little bit more detail. As far as the tires themselves, we went ahead and for the rims we applied some of the holiday red as well in the center to kind of just give it a little accent there. So it's the same on both sides. So that was done, and then of course one of the last things we did was to actually install the convertible top, for a better lack of a better term for it, but that was the last piece to actually glue onto the body of the car. So that is done, and so there you go. There's the completion of the Pontiac GTO. We'll do a quick little 360 here for you. So this was a fun little build to do, and not much of an issue with regards to when I actually tried installing the upper components as far as the interior bucket and body to the chassis. The chassis part was a little warped, so I did end up gluing it down on the rear side of the vehicle with some Gorilla Glue, and put a clamp on it and left it overnight, and that took care of it. So we got ourselves a halfway decent stance on the vehicle now. So there you go. That's about the only major issue that I had with putting this together. So with that being done, I actually did one other thing today. since we were going with the theme of I Dream of Jeannie, I decided to go ahead and build a small little diorama to place the car on. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. See if we can get in the picture. So here we are, and as you can see, we actually kind of made an overhead sign with the kind of the road right here, as you can see, with some scenorama grass on either side of the road with some palm trees. And we went ahead online and we captured a couple of snapshots of Barbara Eden, who plays Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie, and we sized her down and put her on the left side there. And then we got one of the interstate signs for Cape Canaveral, in this case A1A, and 1 mile away. So let's see if I can bring it a little bit closer here for you. There you go. This is all made out of wood, basically balsa wood. I painted the posts in this silver sterling to kind of give an aluminum look to it. And the base itself, of course, I bought from Michael's. But there you go, just a little bonus there as far as putting the car with the diorama. So we basically just have it set like this, so, and we'll kind of bring it around like so, kind of get more of an angle, and we'll kind of drop it down a little bit. So there you go. There's Major Nelson's car driving towards Cape Canaveral on the interstate. So there you go. So like I said, it's completed, and I hope you really enjoyed this series, and we will see you on the next segment of a new build. So I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we will catch you later. Bye.